What's up, everyone? I'm in southern Utah at Bears Ears National Monument, one of the many monuments President Trump plans on reducing. I'm Keith Kosinski, and Channel 1 News starts right now.
Hey guys, I'm Asia Celestino. Let's jump right into what's making news. President Trump was in Utah yesterday, and in a bold move, the president said he would dramatically scale back the size of protected federal land in the state. The areas of land are designated national monuments, and the move is a really big deal. It could be the largest reduction of protected land in history. Let's head back to Keith in Utah.
It's a battle over land.
Bears Ears is a holy ground for Native people.
Who owns it? How it should be used?
We will not only give back your voice over the use of this land, we will also restore your access and your enjoyment.
Young people gathered at the Utah State Capitol on Saturday to speak out against President Trump's proposal to shrink the size of national monuments. That's land protected by the government.
Why are you here today?
Because I believe in this a lot, and I think what Trump is doing to destroy our national monuments is it's horrible. It makes me so sad because it's like sacred land.
My main concern is by privatizing the land, what they're gearing up towards is strip mining, coal mining.
Environmental groups and Native American tribes are worried about what will happen when President Trump opens up land at two monuments in Utah, known for their beauty and history. Bears Ears and Grand Staircase Escalante National Monuments both are located near Native American reservations.
Utes and Navajos have continuously used that land for resource gathering, to heat their homes, to feed their families, for religious exercise.
To see this beautiful and sacred landscape myself.
All right, we're getting ready to take off. We're about to check out Bears Ears. All right, let's do it.
I hopped in a plane with EcoFlight, flying up to 10,000 feet. 90% of the land overlaps with potential reserves of oil, gas, and coal. Some tribal leaders say you can't walk a quarter mile without running into something culturally significant.
There's places they have holy springs. There's places that they do ceremonial. There's canyon that they do ceremonial where the hidden springs are.
While some are fighting to keep its designation, others say that the land here at Bears Ears National Monument and countless other monuments across the country essentially handcuff the land, limiting its uses for things like cattle grazing or mineral extraction, taking away opportunities and taxes for the people in this area.
Back in 1906, President Theodore Roosevelt signed the Antiquities Act to preserve land or sites that have cultural, scientific, or historical significance. Since then, other presidents have added over 150 national monuments to the list, but now 27 of those are under review by President Trump. At national parks and monuments, a lot of stuff is limited, like agriculture, grazing, hunting, oil and gas drilling, and mineral extraction like coal. Utah State Representative Ken Ivory says that means the people of Utah were losing out.
It's good that the monument size would be reduced. We don't think that that power should exist outside of our state in any respect, without the consent of the people and the state legislature. That's what the Constitution requires.
Doesn't the state benefit from the tourism?
The lands aren't pretty because they're federal. They're not pretty because of some designation. They're beautiful because that's the way it was created.
Many people in Utah are upset because so much of the land in the state is federally owned.
When you hear the stat that 65% of the state of Utah is federal land, what does that make you think?
I think that's a huge problem because people come into these areas and they say, okay, take this chunk right here, but they've never seen it for themselves. Because the second you see it for yourself, I think your thoughts change when you see, you know, people out there pushing their cattle or kids out there hiking or mountain bikers, you know, riding through the trails. There's so many different uses and it's very versatile.
Courtney Backus is the Utah Future Farmers of America state president and lives near Bears Ears National Monument.
I think that it's great that he's looking back into it so that we can consider the opinions of the people in that community. So I think there's a way to keep that land sacred for the, you know, Navajo culture and for the community down there, and keep that monument for people to come see, but not the whole, you know, mountainside or all that acreage.
But tribal members say they plan on filing a lawsuit to try and block the president's move.
We know that President Trump plans to reduce Bears Ears National Monument by around 80% and Grand Staircase Escalante by 40 to 60%. And as you guys saw from the rally over on Saturday, this debate isn't going to end anytime soon. All right, back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks, Keith. And if you want to see how he managed to get some of those amazing shots in Utah, he's got a behind-the-scenes rundown for you. That's up on channel1.com.
Cool.
All right, after the break, how one team is honoring a hero.